let us roll out. Alright, here we are. Oh, it's you two! And I'll be Wuk Lamat as well. You're the sheriff of the Dustwatch, yes? Where's the station here in Hitchwall? Well, the enemy hasn't picked a fight with us just yet. The ship gave us a shock when they first appeared and all, but they've just been floating there, holding position. That said, we received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent what we can, but we're spread thin and we haven't looked into the Swatzeri Springs just yet. Apparently, mechanic solar has been seen in the vicinity. What? If this is true, then the people there are in danger. I worry about the other township as well. If you rest of you could head to the springs, I'll pay a visit to Mahesaton. I'll accompany you, Airville. See you all in a while. Well, while he does that, I guess we can help with the captain in the meantime. Can I just teleport there? Oh yes, I can. Alright, so boom 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 boom. Springs. Alright, here we are. And all clear this way. The mechanosaurs don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals. Let's each make a round and see what we can learn. Alright, let's start an investigation. Let's see. Let's go inside. Actually, wait a minute. Okay, I was funny. At first second, I thought the outfit looked different on the side. Alright, railroad clerk. Oh! You're the one who helped us the other day! Winnerbeka and the others are investigating, and they confirm that Niwiki is safe. It was after the train began its journey back from the dome after it appeared. So those who were riding the train then are fine, but we don't know what became of those who disembarked in Yaximili. What a mess. And just after we finished fixing the tracks. If only. Alright, so let's investigate this mechanical soldier just lying here on the floor, and I'm still kind of surprised no one didn't bother to dispose of the body yet. The mechanical soldier shows no sign of life. It appears to have been run through with a pole arm. I wonder who uses a pole arm and it just so happens to be in the same area as well. It couldn't be Estinien now, can it? Okay, so we need to talk to one more person. And it should be right over here. Alright, there she is. Artorius, you came! As you can see, we're doing alright. After those ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them in a flash. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never get a chance to ask his name. We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say for the name of those of Yaximili. We haven't heard from anyone there. I hope Namika is well. Ditto, I really hope Namika's alright as well. Because if anything happens to Namika, Wuk Lamat's gonna be very distraught. So, how did your investigation go? You heard about the spearman as well? That couldn't be anyone else, could it? Well, who else could it be? Because the only person I know that's here is Estinien. What's this? Someone spraying more gossips about me? Wait, what? Oh, there you are, Estinien. And of course, when Estinien appears, the Heaven's War music starts playing. Talk of how I say the town travels fast! Haha! That doesn't discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening, Taurus? So you were indeed the one keeping the people here safe. Thank you, Estinien. Think nothing of it. The automatons aren't particularly strong. But are the rumors true? Gojaja is slain? I'm afraid so. Zoroja used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what you have done. Mark my words. You're gonna help her, I assume. Of course I would. I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength. In which case, I will remain in Trelawney and keep an eye on things. That will help us more than you know. I'd send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Kona. Kona? Brother? Wait a second! You're the Vow of Resolve! I am. And you're Zekawa, right? I'll be counting you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely! If one of those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing! I'm the fastest gun in Trelawney! After all, Artorias can attest to that. Indeed you are, Zekawa. Indeed you are. Well, glad to hear it. We'll leave Trelawney in your capable hands. Let's get to patrolling right away then, Estinien! Stay safe out there, and don't do anything reckless. Well, you're the one to talk, because you've always been reckless in Heaven's Word, Estinien. Wasted words, eh? Just do what comes naturally, Taurus. Oh, you don't need to worry about me being reckless, although I'm a little bit concerned for Estinien when I'm not around, that is. Right then, it's time to head to the station and join the others. Yeah, let's meet up with the rest of the gang. Alright, let's head over to the station. And we're here, back at the train station. Thanks to Estinien, there are no casualties to speak of in Trelawney. The Hastira were safe as well. At the very least, there are no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Do you learn anything of note? It is composed of exceedingly high concentration of lightning energy. To even touch the bear will prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Zoroja and his army emerge from within, there ought to be an entrance somewhere. An entrance, you say? If it so happens, we might have an inkling of where one is. And here comes the engineers back from the reconnaissance, it seems, and looks like they discovered something. These are the engines of Tural Whaling, which operate the train between Trelawney and Yaxilimi. It was there we saw a large fortress-like structure that looked like a stranded like dome edge. Wait a minute, so you're telling us that the part of the inside and the part of the outside? Well, that seems to be the case, yes. While we were observing from afar, the soldiers would keep coming along from it. From that, I say it served as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. But as you expect, the area is heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to Yaxilimi? Wuk Lamat's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? I'm afraid not. Only those panthers who are headed back here are accounted for. I can't say for the fact that everything was fine when we arrived at Estinien. But when the big tremor struck, not long after you left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places! What are the odds of that, eh? Yeah, what are the odds of succeeding this mission? Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we're supposed to reach it undetected. Well, we could ask Graha. I'm pretty sure he has a spell to vanish the entire train, so that way we can get close to the fortress without being detected. I don't care if we are detected. I say we smash our way inside. Wait a minute, you just want to smash right through the front door? Okay, Wuk Lamat, a bold plan on your part. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave it a second thought. Zoroaster wants me to prove that I am Father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tuliyollal. By charging in head-on, I'll make my intention plain as day, and in doing so, keeping his eyes on me. Well, Lamity, if you manage to do just that, it will give enough time for Konar to bolster the defenses back home in Tural. I don't know about this plan. Me either. A bold strategy! I like it. Of course, your plan is no good if you cut down before reaching the base. What you need is something to get there real quick and break through their defenses, with a single decisive blow, and we have just that. And that is our train. Since the train track goes straight to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, and load it with all the fuel she can carry, and start hurling at it to explode on impact. A little oversight on their department, like just built a fortress right on top of the train tracks of all things. Chief, have you gone insane? You were just saying how relieved you were the train was in one piece, and now you want to turn it into a bomb? The train is not important. Our dream was to have the railroad running from coast to coast. Remember? If those invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? No, not on my watch. But after pondering about it, he's right. It's a sacrifice we have to make. And don't you worry about the train. We can always build a new one, even better than the one before it. These are good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome, and to put a stop to all of this. That's the least we can do to help them. Thank you, Wawika, for that rousing encouragement. But, Chief! Listen, no matter how things may get, no matter how many times we fall, we always get back up. So long as we're alive, we can always build another train. So have faith, and quit your yapping. But what if we fall really, really hard? There's no going back up if you were dead. No one's dying on this train. I will see to myself. Needless to say, this is a one-way trip, and we need to jump off at the last moment. If you don't want to go out in the blaze of glory, that is. Are you alright with that? Well, as long as we get off the train before it explodes, I'm okay with this. There is no changing her mind, is there? Just promising you'll be careful out there, honey. Don't you worry, Walika. We'll keep your wife safe. As long as we can keep everything according to plan, we should get out of this unscathed. Don't you worry. We'll keep your wife safe. We promise. We won't leave you with any more sorrows. Never fear. I really want to go with the first option, but I'm going to go with the second option. Fuck it. I'm going to go with the first one. Don't you worry, we'll keep your wife safe. We promise. I hold you to that. Can't start a family business without her, much less a family for that matter. It'll be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me and all. But with good friends and my loving life beside me, that's all I really need in the end. That grin. Oh, the hell of it. Well, at least I'll go down as a legendary train that saved Tural. That it will, but first, we got work to do, so she looked the part. Well, at least we got everyone on board to help armor up the train so that can use it as a human bomb at the fortress. I only hope everything goes according to plan without any mishaps along the way. I don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you no need to say the word. We'll keep that in mind, lass. If any of you are willing and able to lend a hand, there's work that needs to be doing over at the storehouse. Alright, so everyone got their assigned duties, so if anyone needs any help, just send me a tell and I'll be there to help with anything you need. Well, it would seem we have a path forward. I believe it would be a good time for me to return to Tuliyollal and inform Kona of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigation to pursue. Oh, okay, you're still up. Whatever it is, I hope it actually bears results by the time I get back to Tuliyollal. The dome's elemental aspect is similar to the one of the gate of the Golden City. If you can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. Well, it's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be too easy, but I know we'll get through to this together. Oh, I have no doubts about it. We're gonna get through to this in one piece. Unless, you know, something else goes wrong along the way. Alright, let's talk to Wuk Lamat. Even only just having them meeting them, I can see how important the train is to Monica and the engineers. We can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. Oh, don't you worry, their sacrifice won't be in vain. Right, now we need to talk to Raha. Putting plans in locomotion. God damn it, that pun. Well, then again, we're transforming a train into a bomb, so it kinda makes sense about the title of this quest. Well, I have no objection to the plan itself. I have one concern though. And that is, how can we be certain that Eorzea will not strike Tural in retaliation? Well, I considered the possibility, but when my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tural, and it'll give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him, so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, more likely we'll put Tural in danger by not taking the fight to him. So, we indulge Eorzea at least, until Tural has shored up its defenses. Right, we charge right in the front and keep his eyes on us. During which time, Conan will find a way to fortify Tural. Well, if you believe this is the best course of action, then we will trust your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we will do all in our power to assist you. Thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done for the train. Exactly, let's do just that, Wuk Lamat, because I'm pretty sure they might need a couple extra helping hands to modify the train to turn into a bomb. Okay, so let's go to the chief and ask him if he needs help on anything, which I'm pretty sure he will need some help because I'm pretty certain they don't have enough manpower to modify the train. Looks like the work is getting underway. We'll finish up in no time at all. So what can we do to help? No need to hold back. As I understand, it is you two who admit your fair shares of crashmen during your rite of succession. Would you happen to know a few who'll be willing to come and help us complete the modifications to the train? Of course! What sort of craftsmen do you have in mind? Let's see now. Well, you do know I have all the crafters under my belt, so you can ask me whatever you need to be crafted. Like, seriously though, I kinda wish they give the option of the main character to be able to craft the item that they need. But, oh well, it is what it is. Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from any attacks. Even with all of you on board to fend them off, it'll be over in an instant if they manage to get one good hit on the Solarian tanks. According to eyewitnesses, the soldiers were using lightning-based weapons, so I might to install some grounding rods. Would you have to know a carpenter who can handle that? Well, we could ask Wuk Lamat. You could ask a fellow with a fetish for formalities. There's that too. Honestly, we can ask Wuk Lamat. He's probably be the right person for the job. A master carpenter from Akahanu? Hey, if they're willing, we'll be glad to have them. No objection from me. Just be sure not to forget their traditional greeting now. But we need more than just a carpenter if you want to done this in a timely fashion. We got lots of equipment that needs moving. Heavy equipment! I don't suppose you know anyone's up to the task. Perhaps Tural can help. Perhaps Sumor could help you do that. Sumor would be perfect! Would be hard pressed for folks stronger than Yokui. I'm sure he'd be willing to help. You're friends with Yokui? I'll be damned! Well, not for strength with help like that. Next, I like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like it or not, the soldier will be riding their flying vessels. We need countermeasures to deal with them. That is true. I for one can't use magic, nor am I handy with a firearm like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons we can use? Let's borrow some guns from Kono for everyone. Let's install ballistas on the train, big ones. Well, if that's the case, we can borrow guns from Kono for everyone. Guns, eh? While they're useful in theory, it takes no ordinary marksman to hit a flying target. So it's needed to be something that doesn't require a level of skill and precision. But weapons aren't actually my field of expertise. Perhaps I could be assistance. Okay, Gra, what do you got? The Gustarium employed interior cannons for its defenses, and I see no reason why the designs cannot be adopted for your train. While I do not concede them myself, I know their design. It should be possible to build it here, provided we have the acoustic materials and skilled smiths to do so. Now, that sounds like something that Fawn Justine can help with. What are the materials we need? Well, the barrel can be fashioned from any metal, so as long as it's highly conductive to either. To power the cannon, we require a fire ester crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, eh? Might be some miners over the springs can help me with that. Then, if I can leave the crystals and the smithing in everyone's hands, I shall get started in drawing up the schematics. Right then, I'll secure us the smiths. In the meantime, could you deal with our materials, Sartorius? Sen's in charge of our supplies, so it might be good to talk to him about it first. Sure thing, Walika, I'll do just that. Well, I think we're set for a plan. Thanks for the consultation, Sartorius. No problem, Walika. No problem at all. Now, let's get this train dressed up and give her the proper farewell she deserves. Oh, no doubt about it. She'll go in the blaze of glory as soon as she rams the fortress. Thank you guys for watching this recording session on Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, main MSQ for 7.0 and onwards. If you have any comments, you can put them down below the video as well. And if you like this video, please click the like button, it is very much appreciated. And if you're curious about future content, you can check out my YouTube channel. If you like the content that's been uploaded there, you can probably subscribe. If not, that is alright. But if you're going to, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified for future videos in the near future. And as always, I have 3 projects which are continuing on my channel, which are Fantasy XIV Raid, Trial, MSQ, Rockets, Dropkits, Minions, Mounts, or anything related to Fantasy XIV. Secondly will be my 2 gachas, which are Freight Grand or NA and Honkai Sorrow. And for both of them will be the Lost Belt missions, the trail-based continuance, the companion quests, and of course the future banners that will be coming for my 2 gachas respectively. And lastly, to say the least, Persona 5. And with that, this has been Raven Sleep 45. Take care, stay safe, and have a pleasant Final Fantasy XIV day.